It's Monday, October 15, 2012, and let's talk about what happened this weekend over at XDAdevelopers.com. First off, no real update news in terms of ROMs, at least nothing that hit the front page of the site. Perhaps the slew of incoming Jelly Bean, CyanogenMod, alphas, and betas has slowed for the time being. Maybe we've missed something. Do feel free to let one of our portal administrators or one of our portal writers know, one of the people that write the stories that hit the front page of the website, if we have missed something. In terms of the rest of the news, it's going to be a little bit short. It was a bit of a slow weekend, and I'm sure next weekend's video is going to be a lot longer because, if you haven't heard already, next weekend is the Big Android Barbecue, which I and a bunch of other XDA people are going to be at. But first off, the news. The Motorola Razr i is an extremely interesting device, something I've been wanting to learn a little more about, and apparently it has not yet been released all over the world, although some places have gotten it already. I think some places in the UK have had their release. I think it was the beginning of October. I can't honestly find 100% certainty anywhere, but October 1st seems to be a common release date for a lot of places. Well, because of that, we do have a new Motorola Razr i forum, and thanks to XDA forum member Matt Elgroff, we now have a document in that forum detailing how to unlock the Motorola Razr i. Now, it's actually using the method that Motorola provides, so it's not like he's really exploited anything or uncovered anything, but one way or another, it is very nice to have a simple, relatively simple, easy to follow set of instructions that you can go and use to void your warranty. And yes, in this case, it does actually void your warranty. I think HTC does the same sort of thing. When you go through their site, you're actually claiming, I'm going to go ahead and do this. This voids my warranty. So do keep that in mind. Some other interesting news from this weekend. Apparently, a bit of software leaked out this weekend, specifically Gmail version 4.2 for Android. Yes, this is the version of Gmail that is supposed to come included stock with 4.2 once it does finally release, if it does actually ever come to fruition. There have been a lot of rumors coming out lately about 4.2 and the LG Nexus and all sorts of other things like that, so it's hard to tell what's true and what's not, but this definitely is a new and updated version, and apparently it is signed by Google, although they're not using the same signature that they use in the Play Store, so maybe it's still a development version. There is a video in the forum thread by QBKing77 showing the application off, so if you want to learn more about it, do head over to the forum thread, watch the video. Apparently, it really only takes renaming or deleting the version of Gmail that you've got already on your device and putting the new APK in place, so saying that you have to have a device that's rooted, and apparently you have to be running at least Ice Cream Sandwich or Jelly Bean. Personally, I would be more than a little bit concerned with some privacy issues. I don't know exactly where that APK file has come from, but we're the kind of people that take those kind of risks. Use it on a throwaway account at first. If everything seems okay, go for it. Third up, a new application has been released by Chainfire, and Chainfire, as up to his usual self, is releasing things that are just awesome. The app is called Perfmon and is really more for developers than for end users, but I could see just about anybody using it. It's a floating application that will sit on top of whatever application that you're going to run, and it will monitor the CPU usage, the disk usage, network I/O, giving you full statistics on your device, and really it's not doing it just based on what the current specs are. So if your CPU is running in a very low powered mode and it's only running at like 200 megahertz, it's not going to say you're using 100% of your CPU if you're only using 200 megahertz. It's going to say you've got a quad core 1.3 gigahertz blah blah blah. You're only really using 10% of your device. The application runs about $250 in the Google Play Store, but you can download it free in the forum thread if you do want to do it that way. Do keep in mind, applications don't write themselves. Developers have to keep money in their pockets, so keep that in mind when you are downloading it. If it's an app that you like and you're going to use, you might want to consider donating to it or buying it in the Play Store just to keep Chainfire happy. And actually, from reading the post, I just realized that Chainfire is going to be at the Big Android Barbecue as well, so I look forward to getting a chance to meet him. And actually, the last story does pertain to the Big Android Barbecue as well. Might be a little bit late to bring it up, but the story did come out this weekend, so I thought I should probably mention it. We are attempting to create a device museum at the Big Android Barbecue. We're looking to gather about 50 different devices together so we can have a little museum of sorts and users can come around and take a look at them. It doesn't specifically mention if these should be devices that have been supported by the XDA community, but I think that would actually be kind of cool to put on top of it. So if you have a device that XDA's done a ton of work on, I know somebody has mentioned like the Blue Angel that they might be bringing, it would be pretty nice. The other thing to keep in mind is you will get your device back. You don't have to bring the charger, just make sure it is charged beforehand. And it says the devices will be safe from touching at all times, so I guess it's going to be kept behind glass kind of thing, but not glass, just you know, someone there to sort of be a bouncer and man the ropes or something. But if you're interested in participating in that, if you're going to be at the Big Android Barbecue, or if you are one of those people that just wants to pay to ship a device to somebody that's going to be there, go ahead and contact Orb3000. More information can be found over on the portal post. I'll have a link to that in the video description or on the forum thread, which you can get to from the portal. Anyway, that's all from me for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already to receive our content as soon as it comes out, and I will see you on Friday from the Big Android Barbecue.